Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Akshat here, your host again, back with solving another lab. And today we will be solving a lab named DocketHive from the WebVerse Challenge lab. And I want to tell you about WebVerse. This is one of the best platforms to practice your web application hacking skills. It is created by my good friend Leyland Gunnar Ramsey, and he has done an excellent job on this platform. So I want to show you by solving a challenge lab on this platform, and I highly encourage you guys to try it out with me. So let's just get started. And yeah, so I will connect with the VPN. So for that, we will go to my desktop and I will connect to the VPN. You get a VPN file here, and you can download the VPN file from here. When you log into the platform, you get the VPN file from here from the connect option, and you can download the VPN config file and go over to WebVerse and clear this up. Then I will name this terminal as VPN, and the shortcut command I'll be using is Alt Shift S, and I'll name this as VPN, and I'll connect to the VPN sudo open VPN, and you give the VPN config file. So it is this one. Yeah. So now we are connected to the VPN and we can start the lab. So this is the lab DocketHive. I'll just start the lab and we will give it some time to start. Okay. So this is the IP which has been provided to us, and I will just open a new terminal, Control Shift T, and name this as terminal. I will not be doing scans, guys, just because this is a web app challenge lab. So we already know that there is a web server running, and we will be solving it right away. So I'll just open my burp as well. I'll keep this running in the background, burp. Meanwhile, I'll just try pinging the IP and see if that works. And sudo. Yep, so we are connected to the VPN again. I'll just refresh the page. And yep, it shows connected now. I think there's some issue uh, about my connectivity. Let's just try and give it some time. Meanwhile, I'll read out the lab info for you guys. So, a real world PHP web application with a subtle flaw in how it handles the file access. No brute force required, just careful observation. What is DocketHive? A beginner friendly PHP built around a common developer oversight. The vulnerability exists in a legitimate feature of the application. Seems interesting. So let's just try pinging the IP once again. I hope this works. Yeah, it is working now, guys. I think there was some connectivity issues because the VPN file was very old. So I thought maybe that might be some issue with that. Anyways, let's just get started. So I will, it is app.docketthrive.io. I will add that to my Etsy host. The IP is the one right here, this one. I'll copy and paste it up right here and save it. And now let's try refreshing the page. It should work. app.docketthrive.io. DocketHive, sorry. Yep, it does work. Yes, it works. So I will be opening it here directly from my Burb's built-in browser so that I'll be able to see the HTTP history tab. I'll paste it here. Oh, app.dockethive.io. Okay, what is the issue with this? Okay, it is HTTP. Yeah. So this seems to be a login page. Now we do not have any credentials as of now, so we'll create an account. Let's register as a test user. I'll give it test at mail.com and the password as test123, and I'll agree to the terms and conditions and create an account. Okay, please lengthen this password. Okay, test1234. That will be fine. And we are in the dashboard now. Now, I would like to also open the page source as well. And whenever I come across a web application, and I also suggest you guys that whenever you come across a web application, try and check each and every functionality of the web app, what it is. Try to understand what exactly it is doing, why is it working the way it is actually, and what is the intended way, and how I can probably modify the way or make it to do something unintended which it is not supposed to do. So let's just try doing something. Okay, let's try register. Promo code is optional. We'll go complete registration. And there is a download receipt functionality. View my ticket. Let's see orders. There is some order, and yep, there seems to be a QR ticket, and pretty much the same thing, I think, because we are able to register in each and every one of the events. So that might not be very interesting to do it again and again because I got the gist of what it is doing actually. Now let's check out the source code, or the page source we would say. So there seems to be a dashboard, that is right, events, orders, tickets. And when I go to events third and view the page source here, this is the attendee public view. Okay, now let's just go to our burp and see what we can probably modify, or something that might seem interesting to us, as we already knew that there is something that might be wrong with the file upload functionality. So there was nothing as such that we can upload the file, but there was this one download.php where there is a file parameter and it is a get request. So we are fetching the file from the server. So I think that will be something really interesting to do. So I will send it to my repeater, and let's just try first sending a normal request, which would look something like this. Instead of the PDF file, we can probably do something. It smells something like mm, local file inclusion, or maybe a local file read functionality. Let's try doing it. We will do dot dot slash path traversal and try reading the etc password file, and let's see if that works. There might be some filters for this, not really sure, just testing it out. So okay, it says invalid path, which means that there is some filter, I think. So let's try searching out some path traversal payloads. Path traversal payload GitHub directory traversal one. Let's try URL encoding that as well. That was one thing that I did not try, so we'll do that as well. So basically there might be some filter, I think, that is preventing this to happen. Let's try URL encoding it as well. So I'll copy this right here till here and go to decoder and paste it here and encode it as URL. Copy that and paste it right here. Okay, that says a bad request and invalid file path. Let's try something different as well. Maybe we can try double URL encoding. Okay, that says a bad request. No worries, guys. Let's see if we do have any file upload functionality as well, which I don't think so. It might. We have a save changes. and update password, which does not seem really interesting to me. And events, it's the same thing. Orders, there is a QR, and there is something like download receipt. Okay, I'll head over to the orders tab and go over here. I want to see what exactly is this download receipt doing. That directly downloads the file. What if I change the request to a post request? Would that work? Let's try changing the request method. Hmm. So the normal file was this one, receipt underscore 89170 dot pdf. Receipt underscore 89170 dot pdf. Yep. So that would not work. I think we definitely need to. There is something that might be mentioned. DocketHive is a Portland event ticketing SaaS. You have been handed a scope document and told to take a look at their platform before it goes to a wider audience. Create an account and start exploring. Lab info says that anyone who's done basic path traversal challenges and wants to understand why filters don't always work the way developers intend. I'm pretty much sure that it has something to uh, do with this file parameter. I just am looking for some encoded directory traversal payloads that would be useful to us. Let's just take it raw and copy this, send it to intruder, and in the file parameter I would add this one, and let's add and paste it here. Let's start and see. Excuse me. This this seems to give us something. All right. So we definitely have got something to do here. we are getting some warning error messages, which is definitely interesting. I think this is double encoding, if I'm not wrong. Let's take this request and send to repeater and send this one. Failed to open stream, no such file in directory. So basically, this is double URL encoded, and we do get a warning as well, which means that there is something that we might be able to let's see, exceed past WD. Nope. uh, I'll try encoding this again. URL encode and copy this, paste it into my repeater tab. Yep. So this works with double URL encoding. So something we need to think of that pretty much works. Mm, read file. So there is a read file functionality. Failed to open stream, no such file or directory in. There is double URL encoding that works. Maybe double URL encoded path traversal payload. GitHub. Not this one, guys. Okay, this seems interesting. Let's try if this way works for us. I'll head over to decoder, go back and paste it this way, and encode this again. URL encode, copy the value, PHP read file. Okay, this seems interesting. I may have read this somewhere. read file LFI. Encoding does work here, but what if we try something as dot slash and try var www html index.html. Let's try reading something like this if and let's see if that works. Hmm, that seems interesting. Let's try with hat tricks, guys. Let's copy this and go to intruder again and let's try if this any of the ones which we have works. Argument file name must not contain any null bytes. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll let that run in the background and I want to test something. Is there something like this? Confirmation on order ID? There seems to be two requests where there is a CSRF token here when we registered and a ticket type as well. Quantity, attendee name, email, and promo code, which is optional. So that doesn't seem really interesting to me. What exactly is this get event register confirmation one order ID? Maybe this would be interesting. Let's see our intruder. Did it do something? I'll send it to decoder. Or else I can directly download this file and use ff for the doing this. Basic LFI bypasses doesn't seem to work. Null byte is not allowed. Let's try any one of these. Null byte won't work, so I'm not really confident about that. So I'll try with this one, guys. So it is inside a read file function. Let's try PHP filters. This seems to be a script. The lab info says that why filters don't always work the way developers intend, which means that there are definitely filters to this, but reading server responses carefully is one of the skills for this. Uh, Bypassing read file function of PHP for LFI. Let's try using this as well. I'm not pretty much sure for this. I want to encode this to URL encode. And copy this. This seems to be interesting, but not really something that we can probably mess up with. But I'm actually searching for the right payload that would work with filters. Null bytes was not working, so let's try. What if we can do it a base 64 encode maybe? Maybe that might be possible. Let's try it out. Let's try this first. It says invalid file path. Okay, let's go to decoder. I would like to do something like this. I want to encode it as base 64 and then encode it again as base 64. Let's see if this works. So basically, you have to try out different things and see what works. There is bar download. I think I'll go to the repeater tab, take this one, copy it up, and paste it here in Google, and let's see what it suggests us. For LFI, let's try the AI mode. Let's try doing this as well. Okay, it says invalid file path. What if we encode it? URL encode. And then encode it again. Okay, it again says bad request. Hmm, interesting, guys. It is taking us a quite a lot of time. Hmm. I want to take a screenshot of this as well. So I'll copy that and let's see what we can do. Pretty much like what if we give it an extension of .php in the end? Does that work? Nope, that doesn't. Let's go to decoder and try doing that as well. Double encode this, and then go to repeater and try that again. And we'll see if this works or not, guys. It does not work. It does not work. How it handles file access. Just careful observation. Hmm. I think seems really interesting or gives us out of the ordinary requests. Rest all are same errors. Hmm. Where are we going wrong, guys? Do let me know in the comment section, and yep, we will do the lab together. Couldn't figure out what we need to do. Let's see. This is PHP that I am. We are already knowing about that, but it's interesting to see how we can probably bypass this. What exactly is it? I want to have a look and see if this works as well, which I'm not really sure it will. Yeah, I knew that would not work. That's too large of a request. Slash var www html download.php. Mhm. That does not seem to work. Okay, I'm not going to spend the whole day doing this. I think I'll have to have a look at the write up if it is available. Yep, it is. So let's see how this guy has done it. Yep, I knew that it was with download.php. .txt. If the file exists in upload, it serves it to us if it's a PDF. Okay. Yeah. And double and URL encoding, this is what we tried, guys. So this worked. Just we can read any system file. If we just put the file name and it isn't true, we are still located in. So path traversal is must. I tried that out, guys. PHP filter. I think I'm definitely sure I tried this out, guys. Hmm. Let's try out again. I'm hoping that it works. Then slash etc slash passwd, and it works. It works, guys. This is a base 64 value. Seems like base 64. So I'll try in decoding it as base 64 and decode this again. What exactly is this? Hmm. So we got something in our repeater. Not really sure what it is. Yeah. So it is a base 64 one. We do have an LFI, guys. So we will try slash root or slash flag dot text or slash etc swd. This works and gives us the value. So we have a user Eric. So we, I think, have the flag on the Eric user, Eric flag dot text, Eric forward slash home. If it is Ubuntu, uh, flag dot text. Maybe let's try. Yep, we got the flag, guys. We got the flag. And we have successfully solved the challenge. I'll just submit the flag. I had to have a look at the write-up to understand what exactly is this happening. So we finally have solved the challenge, guys, and I hope you have enjoyed it, guys. And as I wanted to show you guys this platform, this is one of the best platforms I have ever come across while I saw this platform in LinkedIn, and I reach out to Leland on Discord, and he pretty much is a very nice guy, and the platform is really one of the best, and I definitely encourage you guys to try it out on yourself. And with that, I would like to take your leave, and thanks for watching till the end. I hope you guys might have enjoyed the video. If you did, please do like, share, and comment on the video because that really means a lot. And I would like to encourage you guys to try this platform out. With that said, thank you and keep watching. That's Thank you.